Here in the tri-state, members of the greater Cincinnati Jewish community held a vigil tonight in memory of the victims of that synagogue shooting.
Local 12's Brett Underwood is outside the Mayerson JCC after the gathering.
Cameras were not allowed inside the gathering tonight to create an intimate atmosphere for those who needed to be here this evening for this gathering. But I'll tell you what, an impressive turnout as the auditorium was at capacity, 1,200 people. Out here in the parking lot, another 400 to 600 who just could not get in, not enough room, and they waited for rabbis to come out to address them after the first service finished. Again, the sheer numbers tonight proving just how much people needed to be together. As people in Pittsburgh and around the country hold vigils for the victims of Saturday's synagogue shooting, Cincinnati is right there with them. Thousands converge on the Mayerson JCC Sunday night to grieve, to be there for one another, and to show strength.
And it doesn't matter if you're a Jew who goes to synagogue every week or someone who never goes, who is Jew culturally. Every single one of us felt this.
Rabbi Meriam Terlinchamp and Shep Englander, the CEO of the Jewish Federation of Cincinnati, are both still trying to come to grips with Saturday's violence and hatred.
Many innocent people were killed while they were praying, and it wasn't an accident that this shooter was there. He was there because he wanted to kill Jews, and he had he yelled, "All Jews must die," before he started shooting. And
before coming to Cincinnati, Englander lived in Squirrel Hill, and with his children, he says, they walked past the Tree of Life congregation on a weekly basis.
It's a place that you feel very safe being Jewish because there are so many kinds of Jews and we live so closely together. So for this to happen right in the heart of that neighborhood really sends a shock wave through the whole rest of the country.
Englander was actually in Israel as the shooting was taking place. He got a call from an old friend in Squirrel Hill.
And he texted back that he was standing outside the synagogue and the police were in the middle of a firefight with the shooter.
The message here in Cincinnati and in the Jewish community rings loudly tonight. There is fear, there is anger, but hate will not win.
To rise up against anti-Semitism, to understand what solidarity means, and to be bigger than hate.
This is just the beginning, as many individual congregations are now planning events that will take place later in the week. In Amberley Village, Brad Underwood, Local 12 News.